Welcome back to another video, everyone. Recently we hit 700,000 subs on this channel, which is absolutely bonkers, and of course I'm going to continue the tradition of doing a Q&A, every increment of 100,000. I have some brilliant questions to answer today, so I'll answer those first, and then at the end I'll do the channel updates and stuff like that. How's the PlayStation 5 one? Will you not try and get a Series X? I've had no luck getting any of them. I've tried getting my hands on the Series X just as much as I've tried getting my hands on the PS5. They're always sold out. Though I would prefer to get a PS5 right now over the Xbox because I've already bought a PS5 game. I bought one before launch thinking, yeah, let's buy a game ready for the console launch because then I can play a game as soon as I get one. It's the Demon's Souls remake. I'm really excited to play it. I've never played the original. I want to play the PS5 version first though, and also Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I've not got that game, but I'm desperate to play that game, so that's why I'd prefer to get a PlayStation 5 right now. But I would like to upgrade my Xbox because I've got the base Xbox One from when it first came out, so I'd like an Xbox upgrade for Halo Infinite because I want that classic console experience for that game. Number 2, why do you speak like you're so depressed, mate? It's most likely because of my monotone voice. If I try and sound more excited, it sounds way too over-exaggerated and fake, so I just talk normally instead. If you didn't end up as a YouTuber, what would you have worked as? Right now, I'd probably be doing something temporary like retail while I tried to search for something I'm interested in that I could do more permanently. That's what I was gonna do at least, because I did apply for a few jobs and went to an interview. Oh, I tried to sign up for an apprenticeship as well, which I don't know, what the equivalent is in different parts of the world. But I think I've done a video about that. I might do a story time video if anyone would be interested in that. I used to do story times all the time though, so I might have already told this story, especially because it happened while I had this channel. But no, I had this horrific interview for an apprenticeship at one point. It went so bad that they told me, like, you know what? Maybe you should come back a different day and we can retry this. And I didn't want to feel embarrassed to anyone, so I just told my parents, yeah, it went well, I got a second interview, but I don't think I'm going to go to it because I'm not interested anymore. Technically, I wasn't lying to them because I did get a second interview, just because it went so fucking horrifically, terribly wrong. That's why I'm so grateful for YouTube and all the people that support my videos, because there's quite literally nothing else that I'd rather be doing right now. Any upcoming games you're excited for? Yeah, there's a good few I'm hyped up for right now. Halo Infinite, of course, you probably already guessed that that'd be on there. Battlefield 2042 looks solid as well, so I'll definitely be checking that out. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania is a game I've wanted for a long time now as well. Not quite as long as old school Monkey Ball fans, but still quite a while. Banana Mania basically remasters a couple hundred levels from Super Monkey Ball 1, Super Monkey Ball 2, and Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, which are considered the best games in the series by most people, and people have been asking for a remaster of them for ages now. And it's finally happening. It's going to be such a fun game, and I still can't believe they remastered Banana Blitz before these games, but And of course, I'm also extremely hyped up for Elden Ring. This has the potential to be my favorite FromSoft game so far. It looks so good. What car do you have, and do you like driving? I don't want to give away the exact car model or anything, although car fans could probably guess which car it is just by looking at the inside. But if you've been on my channel for years now, you probably remember when I did my driving test and failed it miserably. It was nearly 4 years ago, and actually I think I privated the video when I went back for my second test at the same place, just in case they'd seen it, because I was like pissed off in that video. But it's been almost 4 years since I failed that test and then passed a couple months later on my second attempt. However, even though I passed back then in like early 2018, I only just recently bought a car. Surprisingly, most of the stuff that I learned on the lessons came back to me. There were a few things that I did forget about, like, you can't run people over, that's illegal. Forgot about that, did that a couple times, but just kidding, that was a joke. The only thing I've came close to running over is a pigeon, but I didn't run that over either. But yeah, I was thinking about buying an automatic car because it's, easier and it will be less to worry about when you're actually driving. But I just stuck with what I learned in, which was a manual, and it did mostly come back to me. But yeah, I do like it though, because, I can go places like Asda and buy cereal. Will you ever make merch / visit the US? Two completely different things there in one question, but I'll probably make some new merch in the future. I did have some like years ago, but I'd rather be a bit more involved in it next time, and so I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I'll probably do it in the future at some point when I get a good design. And I will be visiting the US at some point because that's where my girlfriend's from. You think England can win the final against Italy? Well, you know what? The game's happening before this video goes up, because that's happening tonight. This video is probably going up tomorrow or the day after. Let's hope this ages well. I think England will win. Why don't you promote your gaming channel that much? Yeah, I rarely ever speak about my other channels on this channel. I do an awful job of promoting things. I do have a second channel, if you didn't know, and a third channel where I talk about Crash Bandicoot. I know it gets very confusing about what goes on what channel, but here's a simple way of understanding it. One Polaris. If it's Crash Bandicoot related, it'll be on there. Okay, very simple, right? Crash Bandicoot, One Polaris, that's it. PolarSaurusRextra, my second channel. If I'm playing a game, like live commentary Let's Play, it's gonna be on there. Main channel, Can be anything. Can be whatever, it can be a cooking video, it can be a gaming video, it can be a commentary video, it can be a Q&A video, it can be making a bed world record speedrun. It really is just a variety channel. Plus, this main channel can break those rules and have a live gaming commentary on here as well. Generally, that's how it will go. Can you do a setup tour? This is the updated setup. The last time I did a setup tour was about 4 years ago in 2017. This is what it used to be. This wasn't even from that video. I think this was from 2 years ago. So I used to make my videos on a laptop, and in that video I said, and it is really good. I use it for everything. I think I got it like 2 years ago. I don't have like a really powerful gaming computer. I don't play games on PC anyway, so it's not like I really need one. But yeah, so the next thing, fortunately that laptop broke, and then I had to get another one, and then that lasted for about 2 years, I think. And then that one slowed down as well. I couldn't even edit videos anymore. So then I actually had to get a computer, which was one of the best things I've ever bought in my entire life. Like, the amount of difference it actually made when it comes to making videos and stuff, running multiple programs at once, I really did underestimate it, and I should have saved up for one a lot earlier than I did. I only just got a second monitor recently. All this stuff was added in like over the course of 4 years. I didn't upgrade everything at once. But this is pretty much what it's looking like as of right now. Are you planning on doing any more food related videos? So a few years ago I did a series called Cooking with Polar, and it was pretty much a joke series. I mean, I would actually teach you how to cook things, but they were things that you'd never want to know how to cook in the first place, like a noodle bacon sandwich, though I will admit it was pretty nice. Oh no, and I did teach people how to cook the polar sandwich, which was my own recipe, which I do still eat from time to time. But yeah, you know what, I might do like an upgraded series where I actually cook things, because we order a service now that delivers off the ingredients and then, gives you instructions on how to make them. So I can technically consider myself a chef now, because I have cooked things following instructions, of course. Without the instructions, yeah, I wouldn't know what to do. Would you rather get £7 billion right now or get £2 every month? So you've got to think smart here. Yes, I could take the £7 billion right now and instantly become a billionaire, but that's not long term. You've got to think business wise. You've got to think long term investments. £2 every month for the rest of your life. It's gonna stack up. That's exactly how those entrepreneurs answer that question. I know the question's a parody of those would you rathers that are like, would you take 1 million right now or 1,000 every month for the rest of your life? And they always try and make themselves sound so intelligent, like, you've got to take the 1,000 a month because it'll add up over time. It's a long-term investment. You've got to think smarter. You can't be greedy with it and take the million right now. And then you have the other people that are like, I'd take the million right now and then invest it so I can make more back from it. But with my example that I just gave though, I'd just take the million straight up, because it's going to take a long time before those £1,000 a month adds up to a million. And then I'd invest it in stocks and real estate. Am I considered a genius now? Live stream. So I think I might start live streaming again. I'm definitely more of a video person. I prefer editing my videos. I stutter a lot as well, so a lot of the stuff I say, it's not my first attempt saying it, and it's probably more like my fourth or fifth. That's why if you look at the clock in the background, you can't really see it in this one, but if you ever see the video go by and it's like an hour long for a 7-minute video, chances are everything I've said, every single line, I've repeated it at least 5 times. It takes a lot of time up in the recording, because I'm not leaving the video and taking a break. It just is literally me talking for an hour and only using 7 minutes of it. But going back to what the question was about live streaming, I think I might do some casual chill live streams again. Maybe on Twitch, I'll link it down below, but it might not be there because streaming on YouTube is easier because everybody's already here. Though I do like the idea of streaming separate on a different platform, so I still might do it there, but I haven't fully decided where I'll do it, and I'll just be playing games. What does Mr. Pickles think of such a big achievement? He's happy about it. When is Unexplainable Theory Season 2? I don't know yet. I'm still trying to like that because I want to do something a bit different. It'll still be the same thing, but I'm trying to differentiate it from Season 1, so I'm not entirely sure when that'll be yet. Hair routine video. No, I definitely won't be doing one of those. I don't have a hair routine anymore, not since I screwed it up by putting a ton of product in it when I was younger. If you remember when my hair looked like this, I seriously screwed up my hair when I used to do my hair like this because I would use like tons of different gels and stuff, and I would do it and then blow dry my hair without like heat protectant or anything. So I think that fucked it up as well. And then I would, if it looked bad, I would just wash it and then do it again. So sometimes I'd be putting in tons of product like twice, 3 times a day. And I seriously think it fucked up my hair. So right now I don't do anything with it. I've not been doing anything with it for years. I'll wash it, dry it with a towel, and then let it air dry. But yeah, I think that'll be it for today's Q&A. If you didn't make it in, don't worry, there's always going to be another chance. So yeah, thank you all so much for 700,000 subs. Like I said at the beginning, it's absolutely bonkers. And it's really setting in now that we're actually getting close to 1 million. I don't know what it is, but 700 looks a lot closer to 1 million than 699. And I know it's because it is closer to 1 million, but it doesn't just look 1,000 more closer. It looks shit ton closer to 1 million. But I want to thank every single one of you for supporting my videos, whether you just watch them, like them, comment on them, share them, interact on my other, platforms like Twitter and stuff, or if you do all of those things. Thank you all so much. It means a lot to me. I'm very thankful for all of your support. There isn't one day that goes by where I don't think about this, because I always think my channel is a variety channel. I do the most random things ever, but people still watch them even if they didn't sub for that reason. You might have subbed for the conspiracy video, but then I'll do a pizza review. It's the complete opposite, and people still check it out, so that means a lot to me, and I'm just very grateful that people watch my videos. It just means a lot to me that you'll see something completely fucking random in your feed and still click it, still check it out, But that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you all in my next video.